Tourists always miss this brunch spot in Playa del Carmen. Today I'm going to show you why that is a huge mistake. So guys, this place is not on 5th Avenue. That's one of the big reasons that tourists miss it, but it's not even on 10th Avenue. So this place is kind of a hidden gem. So we've got Constituyentes to the south, and we are walking to the north. You'll see all these beautiful, colorful murals, and then you'll know that you're close to this hidden gem brunch spot that tourists always miss. And the murals and the art in this neighborhood are half the fun. Great place for a stroll. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey. All right. Starting the day off right, meeting subscribers all over town. Oh my goodness, guys, and look at this. There's a line out the door. We are at the beautiful Shushu Cafe, which in French actually is a term of endearment, means sweetheart or sweetie or boo, if you will, Shushu. So guys, it's fun to say, but it's even nicer to eat, and that's why there's a huge, massive line out front. A lot of these people live here full-time. A lot of these folks aren't tourists. This is a favorite of people who live in the Hollywood and Gonzalo Guerrero neighborhoods, but very few tourists actually find and just by happenstance stumble across this place. So let's find out what all the hype is about. Let's head inside, once we get a table, that is. So for reference, guys, it's 11 a.m. on a Monday. This is not even the weekend brunch line. This is just kind of a normal breakfast rush for Shushu. That should tell you how good it is. Hopefully not too long of a wait. I'm going to start the stopwatch there. We'll see how long this takes to get in, but it should tell you something that if I'm willing to wait in line for this, it's absolutely worth it. I'm about to show you guys why it's a huge mistake to miss this spot. So my friends, 15 minutes into the wait and we're almost there, but I wanted to show you this. The line behind me continues to grow. Guys, we made it in 24, almost 25-minute wait. Not bad. Got a sweet little table here outside, but you can see, guys, this place is jam-packed. Let's find out why. There's a few reasons, spoiler alert. So guys, be sure to stick around to the end of the video for reason number one, and that is the value. These prices, I'm going to show you the full menu and a few highlights, but these prices are going to blow your mind. Let's just say this place should not be this cheap. Alright guys, so the first highlight of the day, of the meal, has to be the coffee. To me, this is a top 3 coffee in Playa del Carmen. Check this out, guys, right there. That is a gorgeous cappuccino, but how does it taste? Well, let's find out. Cheers, guys. Oh, always on point. Instant smile. All right, that's fantastic. Wow. So looking around me, almost everybody has a cappuccino. You guys got the French press, and it's fantastic. Okay, so even the French press is great. Haven't tried that yet, but looking around, I see so many people with cappuccinos. Excellent coffee, so that's been established, but check out the food, guys. I ended up ordering the eggs Benedict, but with baked bacon. So they bake off a lot of the grease and fat. You get a leaner option. You've got some cream cheese, some egg, some potato. And look at these beauties right here. I know they look a little small, but they pack a punch because you've got bacon, avocado, cheese, egg, and of course hollandaise sauce. And it comes with some potatoes. Now I will note the portion does seem a little bit smaller than last time I'm here, so you've been warned. But I think you're going to see the value at the end of the video when I show you the prices. It's pretty justifiable. And also, guys, typically the service is fantastic. When they're packed and you get like a corner table like this, you might get forgotten about a little bit more. But overall, the service and the friendliness here is also a big reason why I wanted to feature this spot. Let's get that first bite magic. All right, guys, always risky wearing the white linen shirt to a meal, but gotta risk it. Let's get that first bite magic. I'm not even gonna use a fork and knife. I'm just gonna bite into this thing. I find that that's the most satisfying way to get the first bite magic. Don't expect to stay completely clean when you're eating these Benedictinos. Alright guys, the moment has come to try potato cambrai. Looks like they seasoned it beautifully. Let's find out. Oh yeah. Yeah, one thing I like about this place, guys, and it's definitely notable in the potatoes, is that they don't overly salt things. So like, of course you're gonna have some salt and bacon and the eggs, and the potato's kind of left alone to just taste like a potato. It's kind of got even a little sweetness to it. So you've got kind of the bitter of the coffee, the saltiness of the eggs and bacon, and a little bit of sweetness with the potato. It's just a little flavor medley in my mouth. Guys, pro tip for you, don't finish your potatoes too fast because you're gonna want to use them to soak up this delicious egg yolk right there. And I am staying away from the salsa matcha today. That's usually one of my favorites, is the salsa matcha, but I've got a very, very long flight ahead of me tomorrow across the Atlantic Ocean. And we all know what can happen with the salsa matcha, so not trying to mess around and find out. All right, for those of you who follow the channel, you know I can eat. And yes, that portion looked a little bit small, but guys, on this last bite, I'm feeling it. It's just so dense. You've got the biscuit, of course, you got the avocado, the bacon, the egg, it's a lot. Plenty satisfied. All right, guys, let's get into the number one reason I picked this spot, and that's value. I'm going to show you some prices. Let's start with some expat favorites here. American pancakes. Can you guess how much a stack of pancakes would cost in a place like this? You might guess $10, $12, even more US, guys. Basically about $7.50 US. American pancakes, $1.55. Chilaquiles, $1.95. But I'll show you what I got, guys, was the classic Benedict's with baked bacon, potatoes, etc. Baked bacon, $1.75, so about $8.50 US. Also, guys, you want something light, avocado toast, $1.65. But this is where it gets really interesting. You just want a basic egg breakfast? Take your guess. 130 pesos, guys. That's on point with some of the cheapest restaurants this side of the highway in Playa del Carmen. Once again, this is maybe a 7 or 8 minute walk from 5th Avenue. A nice change of pace, change of scenery. Very international vibe here, and also very local. Nice mix of local and international travelers, backpackers. I just met a lovely group from the US and Canada. Had a fantastic conversation with them. Gentlemen actually from Mexico City. Excellent time. And also, guys, for those of you wondering about the drinks, they don't just have coffee. They've got milkshakes, fraps, cold brew as well. And my coffee was the cappuccino. The beautiful cappuccino was 65 pesos. And that's, believe it or not, quite a bit cheaper than a lot of the cafes on 10th and, of course, 5th Avenue. And guess what I like the best? The quality, guys. It's cheaper and better quality. That equals value. That's what brought us here. That's why we're making this video. Stick around for the bonus material. I'm going to pick up a few key items for my flight from my favorite health food shop in Playa del Carmen. I'll see you guys over there momentarily. And guys, this place is absolutely for coffee lovers. You can get a cold, you can get an AeroPress, you can get a Chemex. One of the popular items here is the large 2-person French press for 80 pesos. So for 80 pesos, you're getting coffee for two. Fantastic deal if you ask me in Playa del Carmen. Guys, leave in the comments, where's your favorite brunch spot in Playa del Carmen? If you haven't been to Playa del Carmen, where's your favorite brunch spot in Mexico? Maybe I'll make a video there next. Smash that like button for me, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for being here. Those of you who want to stick around for the bonus material, see you over there. Otherwise, Throat Monster out. See you in Africa. Spoiler alert, I'm going to Morocco. Boop. Gracias, chicos. Nos vemos. Chao, chao. Gracias. Feliz año. Ciao. Guys, that right there is why you do not miss Shushu. Nos vemos, boo, or sweetie in French. The staff, the quality of the coffee, the food, and above all else, the value. That's why you come to Shushu, right there. No doubt about it. Do not miss that spot when you're in Playa del Carmen. So my friends, we have arrived here at Diosa Vegana, and what I always do before a flight, I try to get something, especially if it's a long flight, I try to get something to calm my nervous system, like a tincture. Today I'm gonna grab some lion's mane tincture. Not medical advice, I'm not a doctor, I'm a YouTuber. And then also I try to always grab a good book. You can actually do both of those things in this shop. Let's head inside. So you can see here, guys, they have everything for healing, pleasure, love, family, magic, literally every goodie that you could possibly want for your healing or whatever journey you may be on. So guys, you can see beautiful shop here, tons of supplements, tinctures, etc. I'm actually going to go with the ashwagandha. They're all out of the lion's mane, but this one does well for me as well. So no doubt about that. And then also you can see there's a fantastic selection of books here. So they have books on my favorite subject, which is Curación Ayurveda, or Indian medicine, Ayurvedic medicine. So I might grab a book for the flight. All sorts of good ones to choose from. La Medicina. Like I said, everything you could really want in here, including kombucha and some chocolates and all sorts of good stuff. Yeah, so now you know, guys. I'll put up on Google Maps as always where we are. I'm gonna grab my ashwagandha tincture, and I'll see you guys in Africa. Thanks for stopping in. Later.